Hey, Shalom. Yeah, but I want to start off always by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahshai. Devil is supposed to GMS and honesty, brothers doing work and truth, one sincerity. You know, it's just a quick one that I wanted to basically speak on for you. If you could read that for me.
This is Sirach 9:9. Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Right, when you first come into this thing, man, you might, them demons will fuck with you, man. Them demons will say to you, hey, it's okay. You know, you ain't committed adultery. You ain't fucking with it. You know, that's right. Just spend time with it. It's okay. It's cool. What does the scriptures say?
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Right, not at all, man. A bit of advice, man, coming straight from the scriptures, man. Especially in this kingdom, man. And in this office, you know, you got this whole office environment, man. You have you be around other men's women, man. You spend, hey, that's the deepness of it. You spend more time in your office with another man's woman than that man spends with his own woman, man. You know, that man spends around 2 hours a day with his woman, whereas you spend 8, which in itself is fucked up. Right, but it's like, if you can read that through again.
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Right.
Nor sit down with her in thine arms.
Right, I'm basically saying, see, the book of Sirach and wisdom therein is all about how to apply the law, how to keep the law, right? And this basically is talking about preventing adultery. The thing is, that demon will tell you spending time with that woman's okay. Tell you nothing's gonna happen. You ain't gonna start. You don't lust after her. You don't look at her that way.
You gotta be real with yourself, because we're in the flesh, man. You see a fine woman, man. Your man could be doing all sorts. We're men.
Yep.
You know. So how do you combat that?
Yep.
Go back to the scripture.
Go back to the scriptures, man. You know. And it says that sit not with her in thine arms, man, because, hey, man, you might start getting cozy with a chick. But as soon as you're getting cozy, you're already too far deep, man. You know, because you know the way these women deal with you in this world, because especially if you're in this truth, you're supposed to be carrying yourself a certain way. You're supposed to be carrying yourself as a man, right? And these women will gravitate towards that, right? They might start playing with you the different way, but you got to remember the scriptures, man. Because as soon as you start doing that, man, one day you look at her, damn, she's quite nice, you know. Then that's when that demon is implanted in your head. That demon is, you know, from all of a sudden it goes from, oh, it's just a casual conversation. Next thing you know, you've got sexual tension, right? If you carry on, bro.
Can I just say this actually as well? That's why the apostles always say, man, they're always talking about, that's why they have women up in the school, man.
That's right.
Okay, because that's just going to cause confusion.
That's right.
And contention within the brotherhood. Okay. No, okay. And spend not thy money with her at the wine.
Right, but don't be going to the fucking bar with her. You know, don't be buying her drink, getting drunk.
Don't be buying her shit.
Don't be buying her shit. That's a good point. Don't buy us another man's woman. You know, because you be getting her drink, you be getting her drunk, then you be having them conversations, and then, you know, when you're drunk, what was it? A drunk man saith what a sober man thinks, right? You'll be all drunk, she'll be drunk. You know, she'll say something, you know, I've always really liked you. What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then? Now you know this other man's woman's into you, and that demon's gonna fuck you up, man. That demon's gonna be playing it. Oh, she likes you, man. She likes you. It's okay, man. She likes you. The thing is, man, the way these demons work is you start to justify shit, man. Because I know the guy, in fact, that introduced me, that led me to this truth, man. His thing was, well, is her boyfriend a heathen? Man, that's fucking going off. It doesn't matter whether her boyfriend's a heathen or not, man. You know, his thing was, you know, when you think about, because what did Joseph say? You know, when Pharaoh's woman wanted to deal with him, Joseph said, hey, let me not sin against the Most High. So it doesn't matter who her boyfriend is, where her boyfriend is from, whether he's a heathen or an Israelite. You can't deal with that shit, man.
That's right. That's right. Hey, that's a brilliant example. Joseph could deal with that heathen's wife, man.
Yeah.
You know. Lest thine heart incline unto her.
Right, because basically what the scriptures say, man. The scriptures understand. Basically, when you deal with
Scriptures
a woman,
know you better than you. Scriptures know you better than you.
When you're dealing with a woman, you're gonna fall for her, right? Which is why it says don't do that shit. In this flesh, in this kingdom, that's what's gonna happen. Right, in the ancient world, you read the scripture, say, man, it says, what, Sarah's a beautiful woman. What does it say? Rachel was beautiful. And it says Rachel was Leah was I. But Rachel was beautiful. Because in the ancient days, there was nothing to look at a beautiful woman and say she's beautiful. But in this over-sexualized, adulterous nation that we're in, kingdom that we're in, man, you sitting, you spending time with another man's woman, you're gonna start thinking certain things. In the kingdom, that wouldn't be a problem. Why? Because the scriptures say that the laws will be in our inward parts, man.
That's right.
You know, so you could have, you know, right now, I don't know about you, you wouldn't bring your woman around to niggas in the world, man. It wasn't. I remember I heard this, man. A nigger in the world that I know looked at another nigger in the world that I know girlfriend and said, yeah, she's quite nice. I'd fuck her. That's going off, man.
Look, man. My woman, man, she banned from talking to any.
That's right, bro.
She got a ban, man. A gag order. Okay. And that's how it's gonna be, man.
That's right.
Or it's not gonna be, man. That's just how it is. You know, that's my personal. You know.
Yeah.
But it's just, ain't law. You know, before people get simple. Right, let's thine heart incline unto her,
right,
and so through thy desire,
right, thou fall
into destruction.
And it's what I was saying. These in Sirach, man. You know, you got the wisdom in the wisdom parts of the scriptures telling you how to apply the law, right? And basically, it's saying, look, if you do these things, you fall in love with her, and because you fall in love with her, you go off, and that's what I mean by thou fall into destruction, man. The things you look at the chick, you think, it's beautiful, man. You know, you'll be making excuses in your mind. That demon will fuck with you, man. That demon will rationalize shit in your head. That demon will say, for instance, you know, because I'll be honest, I've worked with adulterous women, man, and that demon's fucked with my head. But what the scriptures is what is key, man. The scriptures tell you what to do, man. Because the demon will be like, but you know, you work with her, so you kind of got to talk to her and say, like, nah, B. You know, there are certain times you gotta talk, but other times, man, that demon will be fucking. You gotta fight that demon, man. You know, like the Lord got me in a place now where it's all dudes, man. I ain't got them adulterous women anywhere near me, man. But this is what it's saying. On the mountain, when Satan was tempting the Most High, what Sirach was tempting Yahweh Shai, what was he doing? He was going back to the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Here's the thing: when them demons be fucking with you, man. You know, especially in that work environment when you got no choice but to be around them women, you gotta go back to the scriptures, man. You know, she might come up to you and say, hey, let's all go out for drinks. Nah, I'm busy.
Gotta apply wisdom.
You gotta apply wisdom, man, which is what the scriptures.
It's good to read books like Sirach,
and
Proverbs and the Psalms to build you up, man.
Build you up. Hey, man, I really like this book of Sirach 9 and 9 because I first read this. When I first came in, first heard the truth, and I was in sixth form, right? And I was basically listening to this stuff, and it's like you're around all of these women, and then you're trying to justify shit in your head, but then you go back to the scriptures, and that's ultimately what it comes down to, going back to what the scriptures say, man. You know, whenever you feel them thoughts in your head, man, you gotta go back to what the scriptures say. Filter everything you do with what the scriptures say. Which is what, like the brother said, it's good to read these books, man, because these books have it's basically application of the law.
Trust me, man, you're never gonna read these books and not get cut, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna be like, shit, the scripture's gonna cut you, like it's gonna tell you what you just did is off. Yeah. Then you'll be like, shit, I did that shit last week. Yeah. You know, and it builds your character, man.
Builds your character up, man.
You know.
Like, builds your character. Yeah, and you know that's all I wanted to get into, man, because it's. Hey, man, like I said, hey, especially you younger brothers, man, this is the scripture for you, man. Because the world says it's okay for you to spend time with your boy's woman. That's what the world says. But you ain't supposed to be doing that shit, man. Because you know what? All it takes is one look where you make a joke, she laughs, you look her deep in the eye, and all of a sudden you want to fuck her.
Hey, there's one example in the world, man. There's one guy that I knew, man. I'm gonna put his name out there, fuck it, you know. But like he's missus, man. His wife, man. She was meeting up with his like so-called good friend, man. Okay, they were musicians together, right? They're going up, meeting up, and And we'd call him like, me and this other brother, you know, in the camp, man, we were in the world and all that back in them days. We were looking at them and we're like, okay,
something ain't right.
Something ain't right, man. This ain't fucking right, man. You know, they were cracking jokes and shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You can tell that it's just that process of, you know, you all spending time.
So we're calling him. We're like, yo, man, what's going on? Where you at, man? He's like, oh, it's cool. You know your wife's here, man. You know, with this guy, man. You know, and he's like, yeah, that's cool. But you know what ended up happening? You reap what you sow, man. What ended up happening is, hey, man, they had like a little argument or whatever for a couple of days. He walked in and he fucking found jumping up and just jumped off his dick with cum on her lip, man, smiling at him.
Yeah, and these women are demons, man. They'll smile at you and laugh at you, that shit, man. So it's deep to this scripture. It's twofold, because you got to apply that in the reverse as well, man. You see your chick dealing with these men getting all cushy, man. You gotta put a clamp down on that shit, man. Yo, why are you spending time with that nigga?
I'll tell you guys a story, man. My father, yeah, he was out one time with his bird, right, at a bar, some Greek bar, okay, and now there was a couple of men at the bar, and they were looking at the woman. Now my dad knows men, so he's looking at the men. He's a bit old school as well. He's looking at the guys and he's thinking, what, they're guys, they're looking, you know, fuck them, okay. Then he turns around, his bitch is looking at them, sending them signals. He turned around, he was like, if you don't fucking stop looking at them, yeah, I'm gonna choke you to death right here.
Yeah, we don't
advocate that. I'm talking about my dad's in the world, man.
Yeah.
But he's tapped. Okay, he said that, right? And she got put into line, man. Okay, that shit ain't down, man. But the thing is, the vice versa, that is, don't put yourself in that situation where you're the guy. Because ultimately, what's more important, man? Your salvation, or you getting a bit of tail, man?
Yeah. That's right.
We're gonna get all the tail in the kingdom, Lord willing, man.
Hey, scripture saying Matthew 19:27. 19:27. I believe one of my favorite scriptures, man. What basically Peter asked the Lord, we've given up everything, man. We've given up all these women. We've given up, you know, our houses, this, that, and the other. What should we get back in return? What do we get back in return, man? The Ahoshai goes, hey, man, don't worry about it. You return 100-fold. Right? So don't be destroying yourself in this kingdom for some stupid tale, man. Don't do that shit. Right? Because in the kingdom, you got it?
Got it, yeah.
You got it.
I'll just get straight to the point, man. Matthew, actually, one verse up. Matthew 19 and 28. And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Right,
so that's the number one crown, man. Everything, all of the carnal lusts afterwards, that was always a secondary. In Second Ezra, the third chapter, I believe, was it third chapter, second or third chapter?
Second chapter, where they crowned.
Yeah, where they crowned.
Second chapter.
Second chapter, man.
I think it's second chapter.
Yeah, Yahushua himself's gonna put a crown on your head, your big head, right? Yahushua himself, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And there ain't no greater glory than that. And that's the first thing that's mentioned. Right, carry on.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or...
Right, because you're going to have arguments with your family and your friends, man. That's going to happen. Right? That's just the nature of the beast that we're in, because they're in the world and you're not in the world. Right, carry on.
Or wife.
Right, and that's the main one for Jay, man. The thing is, a Jay will be willing to give up his mom and his dad, you know, and his friends. When it comes to his woman, man, Jay, it's difficult to look what do you call it, correctly when a woman's involved, man. Because you've got what's that anecdotally? You've got two brains thinking at that. You're thinking with your lower member, man.
It goes back to Adam, man.
Yeah, carry on.
Or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
Basically, no matter what you give up on this side, man. You know, an adulterous woman will, especially in this truth, an adulterous woman will lay it up for you in this. She will lay it up for you on the plate. Right, but that's a test. That's Satan. Right?
That's right.
And you gotta pass up that. You gotta say, hey, I ain't trying to deal with that. I ain't...
Satan jumps on that woman, man.
Yep, Satan
you think you got that woman of your own accord?
Yep.
That's the Most High just testing you.
Yep. Most High put the demon in that woman to test you. right? But you say, hey, I ain't trying to do that shit. You put that to the side. I ain't trying to deal with that. And the Most High is gonna bless you plentiful, a manifold rather, in the kingdom, man, with many women that you can deal with righteously, right? Because here it is, especially like you might be able to relate to this as well. How many times you've been into a woman, right? Then you find she's got a man, you leave her alone. Like I said that alone. I said it the wrong way. A woman will be into you while she's got a man. Then she'll become single. You say, hey, what are you doing? She's not into you anymore, man. Why? Because during that period of time, she had a demon on her, man. A demon on her to make you go off. But why? If you apply that scripture in Sirach 9:9 when we started, you won't go off all their ways, man. You know, because, hey, you can't fuck a woman if you ain't spending time with her.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, man. It's like, I went on a bit longer than I meant to, but spirit.
Hey, hey, man. The moral, man, is don't be trying to deal with women that have got men, man.
Yeah.
Okay, just it's better to not even go around that man.
Hey, man, if you ask her, have you got a woman? I'm sorry, have you got a man? Hey, some chicks have women these days. You got a man? She says no. You can deal. She says she's got a man. Leave it alone. Doesn't matter where her man's from. That's another thing we've got to get on Jacob, especially coming new in his truth, because you might not really understand that bit. But we gave the example earlier on. If she's got a man, leave her alone. It's adultery.
Man. That's right, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, like I said, Sirach went on longer than I expected it to. The moral of the story, man, the book of Sirach, you got the wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiastes, Proverbs, man, they got ways of applying certain laws, and Sirach 9:9 is certainly how to apply the law of adultery, man. Or rather how to prevent adultery from happening.
That's it, man.
Right?
It's preventive.
Yeah.
It's better. Prevention is better than cure.
Cure. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. Hey, that's all I got to say, man. So, hey, with that, man, hope you've been edified, and say shalom.
Shalom.